Would you like to, that I should ask you a few questions on whether you attended the parade today?
Yes, I did.
And what is your feeling towards these nudist people that have been around here today, running around nude?
If that's their thing, let them do it. Why not?
I mean, you're neither against it or opposed?
No.
And how do you feel towards the gay movement?
Fantastic.
Well, what is it that you're after in the gay movement? What is it that you want to see come to pass?
More liberal laws and not so much oppression. We'll do what we want to do.
Well, is it your feeling that the gay people should be recognized as far as the fact that they are gay and that they're human beings and have a right to?
Yes, definitely.
Do you feel that all the gay people, as a majority rather than just a minority, are normal people of everyday caliber?
I think so. Of course, it depends on the individual themselves, but just because they like one thing doesn't mean they're different from other people. I mean, everybody's different in one way, but just because they're gay doesn't mean that they aren't everyday people.
Okay, thank you. Randy, you getting a cord wrapped around you? No. No talk. Just about your feeling towards gay people. I'm gay myself. It's not for TV. It's for closed circuit TV. It's the closed circuit.
But why are you doing it?
Well, it's really to find out how that you feel towards these
study.
Well, I mean towards these the nudist people that were out here nude, in front of the kids and everything else. Oh, right here in front of you. Did you?
No, I missed it, I'm afraid.
Well, there were about 5 or 6 gathered around in a circle here, boys, that took all their clothes off and sat there and exhibited themselves. And I was wondering whether you were against it or opposed or to what reasons or what.
It's kind of a pain in the neck for most people, though, I'm afraid.
It is. I mean, you don't feel that in any way they're giving you a bad name by doing this?
None, whatever. I come from the country, though, and that's where that's usually...
Hi. What brings you to the park today? You from New York?
No, from Washington.
You came here all the way from Washington?
Yeah, a whole bunch of us.
I actually came from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm moving to Washington.
Oh, what, were you on a bus or just a car full of people? Or?
A car full of people.
You have an active gay liberation movement in Washington?
Right, yes.
I understand Frank Kameny ran for Congress from Washington this past campaign.
Yes, he did.
You active in that campaign?
No, I wasn't for Frank Kameny for Congress.
And he said
you did not support the homosexual candidate?
No, I didn't.
Any reason why?
Yes, because he didn't stick to the gay issues.
What did you feel? He wandered afield, or?
Yes. He did a very closeted campaign in Washington.
You know a lot of gay people that failed to vote for him?
Yes.
What percent of the gay people do you feel voted for him?
I'd say about 2%. He didn't get any of the black gay people votes in the city.
Is that because he was a white candidate?
That's because he didn't campaign in the black areas. And when he did, he drove a Cadillac into the worst ghettos, so that really ruined the thing. Then he got on TV and said brains are white. And I don't see how a white man can run in D.C. and expect to get elected when he makes comments like that and refuse to relate to the black people of the city.
You're from where?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, is there any gay movement down there?
Oh, are you kidding? It is so suppressed. I mean,
Is this one reason why you're leaving North Carolina?
Yes.
You find Washington, D.C. is more liberated?
I really fell in love with it. I mean, I've been here for about a week, and I've really fallen in love with Washington.
What do you think of New York? Is this your first time in New York?
Yes, and, well, New York's all right, but, I don't think I could live here.
Did you expect this kind of a turnout when you marched?
No, I didn't at all.
Is it the first time you ever marched in a gay parade?
Yes.
Would it worry you if your family or employer, or do you have...
I would really love for them to. I mean, it would be it would make it a lot easier when I told them, because I'm really just coming out of my closet.
You intend to get involved now in the gay lib movement?
Very much so. I plan, when I go back, I'm going to see about something with the gay youth.
How old are you?
16.
I didn't know you were so young.
What?
What, have you left home
I was kicked out.
because you were gay?
No, because of a bunch of other things.
I didn't want to pry. I just thought it might be relevant. Okay, thank you very much. I see someone over here. Hi, it says next year Washington on your...
Yes, I'm from D.C.
Oh, you're from D.C. too. Did you support Frank Kameny, the homosexual candidate in the congressional race down there?
At the time of his campaign, I was just coming out, you know, and I didn't really know too much about it. But I have since met him. He's a pretty nice person, but I still don't know too much about his political views.
Is this a frock you're wearing?
This is a cassock. See, my lover's a priest, and I'm going to be a minister too.
Minister, is it one of the gay churches that you're involved in?
Yes, it's a church it's a chapel in the GLF house in Washington, D.C.
Oh, do they have a gay congregation in Washington?
Yes, there are two gay churches. There's the Metropolitan Community Church, which more people know about, I think, and then there's the church in our house, which isn't too well known, but we're going to put an announcement in the Blade, the Gay Blade, which is a local gay publication.
Do you feel gay people have a special affinity for religion? There have been some talk lately that the ministry is one of the social service fields that attracts a disproportionate number of homosexual people.
Well, many churches in the past and also in the present for a long time have oppressed homosexuals. And now we're seeing that this needn't be, you know. We can have, I
understand that the Kameny campaign was locked out of a church in Washington, that they were going to have a rally at some church, and the priest or the bishop locked the doors, so they marched over to the National Cathedral and said a prayer for him. I don't know whether you were...
Quite possible. I didn't know anything about that.
That was one of the things that happened there.
But I was going to say that Jesus Christ certainly didn't have all of this oppression in mind when he founded the church, you know, the Christian church. It was to be for all people, you know.
Are you going to be in a strictly gay ministry, or do you hope to go into
It'll be a gay ministry. It'll be something experimental. In fact, it won't just be a Christian thing. See, there are many of us in the house who are thinking of becoming ministers. My lover, Joe, is with the Evangelical Catholic Communion. But what I'd like to do is just sort of experimental thing, you know.
It'll be on television.
Okay, well, good luck on your churchly ventures. Thank you. Hi, you said you'd like to be interviewed.
Sure.
What brings you to the park today?
Gay.
You're gay?
Yeah.
You gay too?
Oh, but naturally.
You from New York?
No, from New Jersey.
New Brunswick.
Are you active in the gay group there?
Not really, but really. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of like.
There was a gay lib conference at Rutgers in New Brunswick just recently. Did you march last year?
Unfortunately, I wasn't out then.
You just come out, this is your first march then. How do you feel about it?
Good, very good, very good.
Were you worried about maybe the family seeing you?
So. Hi, Ma!
About any worries at all about family, friends, employers?
I'm gay, so like, that's her hang up.
What type of work do you do?
I don't.
How about you?
Type of work?
Yeah.
Well.
Alas, none.
One of Nixon's unemployed, huh?
Yeah.
That number seems to be growing steadily.
Well, you know, like, we go to school, so when you get out of school, all the jobs are taken by straight people. No.
What are you trying what are you going to school for? What are you majoring in?
Well, nothing right now. That sounds strange, but nothing. You know, it was my first year.
Oh, well then you're just starting. Hi, can I talk to you? So how did you like the march today?
I thought it was really wonderful.
Well, this is a real switch hitter we have here.
No, they're just good friends.
Many girls march today?
I really don't know. I was marching with the Rutgers Home File League.